What up? What's up, y'all? What's up, IG? You know, what's the deal, Kingdom? Is my Kingdom in here? I can't even go. What's up, y'all? I can't even go live on my Facebook and stuff like that because them haters got me blizzard. Temporarily blizzard. It's cool, though. I can still post or so. What's up, Fine Boy? What's up, Dawn Neon? What's up, Shantae? What's up, Always a Problem? Thank you. What's up, Corey J. Brown? Tasha Williams? Who else in here? I got a topic tonight, folks. I got something to talk. Oh, I see my Kingdom in here. What's up, Brown Eyes? Come on, Kingdom. Nick Rashad. Jay Coolin. What up, nigga? What's up, Big Butt? What that? Six Lim Ting. Soma. Kayla. Windsor. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's the deal, folks? Why you upset with me so silky? Countdown to Memphis, that's right. Me and Maddie gonna be in Memphis on April 28th for that bitchless brunch. Is y'all ready to brunch? April 28th. Get your tickets, eventbrite.com/TS Madison. Get your tickets. What's up, Mr. Kenny? I'm doing good now. I want to know why you mad at me, little man. Why is you mad at me? Why is you mad at me? What's up, Ash? Smears Mayor, what's up? Why are you mad at me, huh? What I did? Cause I was tripping on Monday night. You know, this be the thing, right? This be the thing. First thing is, it's very difficult to explain an entire thought in a short amount of time like that. So I'm sure whatever it is that made you angry about my thought or you disagreed with, you probably could have saw more of my perspective if we got to have a longer sit down. I saw a few people that, I'm making quesadillas right now. Y'all see this chicken now? Hold on, look at that chicken. Got my little corn salsa right here popping. My bad. But, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute, let me put you back in place. Damn, there we go. I understand, I get it. Like, you know, we share a difference in opinion. Mine was a lot more soft than was Maddie's opinion. However, we were speaking toward the same thing. I do not think that it's okay for people to be anti-LGBT and we just let them live in the whole nine. My argument, and specifically in reference to Nipsey Hussle, was very unique because of what his clear intent was in general as it related to people and the love that was in his heart in general as it related to his people. So if we had a longer conversation, I'm sure we could meet at a bit of a bigger middle ground. But just know that everything I said came in love, and it's for our people. It ain't nothing where I'm, you know, pandering to straights or trying to get the straight person's vote or X, Y, and Z. But I try to be very fair in all my analyses when it comes to things. You know what I'm saying? I try to think from both perspectives, and I try to deliver an opinion that's going to actually bring resolution. I don't like to have opinions that ain't going to get nobody nowhere, that ain't going to change nothing. That's just talking. So I wanted to give an opinion that had a bit of an action behind it. What can we do, you know, and what result will that bring us? So that's that. That ain't what I came on here to talk about, though. So there was a scenario recently, which we're not going to really go into, because that part of it is not necessary or relevant to where we're going with this. But it brought me to a point we've covered before, but that I want to revisit. This deals around the subject of masculinity. Furthermore, it deals with hypermasculinity. And then it breaks off into the LGBT community, specifically, not the black community, because we like to hold the black community very accountable as it relates to hypermasculinity and things of that nature. And why this became relevant for me is, as we talked about before, I consider myself a masculine man. However, I don't allow myself to feel like I have to remain in these confines of what other people feel I should in order to maintain that masculinity. What I mean by that is, like yesterday, what ended up happening, we're not going into with whom or what or none of that, because we're not giving nobody no more attention. But I ended up reading yesterday, and I don't be reading often, but I was reading. And when I was reading, okay? When I reads. Now, I've been out of the closet since I was 17 years old, around the gays. The gays have taught me to read. Now, when you read, you're not being a trade. When you read, you're reading. There's a lot of girls and childs and Miss Things. And yeah, I got you and all of that. And yeah, and all of that and all of that. And there were these people in the comments of this conversation, right? Saying shit like, oh, child, I thought he was masculine. Oh, child, she's feminine. Oh, child, I thought that was a man. Oh, child, and you know, I'm going and I'm clicking on profiles. And I'm going and I'm clicking on profiles. And I'm going and I'm clicking on profiles. And I'm like, hold up, let me swipe the pictures. And I'm clicking on profiles. This is the same bitch that just was. You the one who's going. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. How you, bitch? And it made me say, you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna talk about this. Cause it was the gayest of the gay. And ain't nothing wrong with you being gay. If that's who you are, you be gay. But why is it the most feminine of the feminine was the ones that was calling out the fact that they thought I was a man and how I'm so feminine? And they wasn't saying this in a positive light. They were saying it to take something away from me, as if I was less than now because I had been a bit more expressive, you know, because I had been a bit more expressive. Now I'm not a man. Baby, you had every color skinny bitch and it's 2 motherfucking dress sizes below your size, sis. Below your size, sis. Let me tell you something. And I told y'all I don't subscribe to that, period. Listen, I will be in the supermarket, right? And I know people think I'm straight. And if I get on the phone with my girlfriend and we want to cut up, we gonna cut up. Baby, I'm not looking around me. I don't give a fuck who saw it. I don't care who gagging, and that's not my problem. Bitch, I am a LGBT man. And I'm saying this for everybody else who feel confined. Don't you let them confine you. We've been here before on this subject. They not finna confine me in my own community. Bitch, y'all taught me how to read, girl. You taught me, sis. So now you want to say I'm not a man because I read? I'm supposed to go be the trade in my own community, bitch? I'm supposed to read like the trade? I don't even know how to read like the trade. How the fuck do the trade read? The moment the trade start reading, y'all be like, oh girl, she ain't the trade, bitch. That's some butch queen shit. Where she learn that at? Ain't no way to read like the trade. Ain't no such thing. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. But y'all be the girls that be so gay. And again, I'm not reading. I love all my people. Any of y'all girls can come into the gym with me. Any of y'all girls can come into any regular public space with me. We ain't gonna have no issue. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them people that feel like I can get through and I'm passable, so I don't want to be around you in straight spaces. I don't give a fuck about all that. But bitch, you're not gonna make me feel some kind of way for expressing my motherfucking self in a gay space like the gays. Bitch, this is cultural. This don't take nothing away from my fucking manhood, bitch. We're in our spaces, girl. If I read, I'm gonna say girl, child, baby. Cause I can. And who gonna check me? Who's gonna check me? Am I killing your trade fantasy? Sis. You don't get to have a trade fantasy, sis. It's not for you. It's not for you, girl. It wasn't for you anyway, girl. Stop. Let me live. Can I live my life? Can I live my life and you go live your life a little bit? Hanisi? Stop coming for me. Let me live. Bitch, now I'll let you, bitch, go out here, bitch, and pot a bouret through the motherfucking supermarket, bitch. I don't judge. I don't tell you to pipe down. But I can't say child or girl. Ain't this about a bitch? Y'all gotta let this shit go, okay? We're all motherfucking LGBT. All. I don't care if your nigga is masculine as hell naturally. Once that nigga become a part of the rainbow, he gonna see some things. He start hanging with your gay ass, he gonna hear some lingo, bitch. Your gay ass keep saying child every other word. Now, if he with you 6 days out the week, you think it ain't gonna come out in his speech? And you want to judge him for sharing in his speech? Y'all the girls promoting toxic masculinity. That's where it's coming from. The motherfuckers that can't even handle or encompass the simple masculinity. And this ain't a read. This ain't a try. If you're not that girl, that's cool. You don't need to be that girl. Don't try to be that girl. Be you. But it be them girls that cannot, that shan't, that shall not, shan't, bitch. They can't. That want to be the first ones to try to come down on somebody else who can and do when they choose not to. You don't have that space with me, mama. You don't get to do that to me. Bitch, I run through these streets every day, bitch, with your sister, baby father, bitch, just running through the streets with my woes. You know how that shit go. And then I pop out with my 1 and 2. Then it's, girl, did you see his hand, bitch? Oh no, bitch, I thought he was the fucking trade, bitch. No, I'm not the trade. I'm not interested in being the trade. Never have been, never will be. It's not for me. I don't want to be the trade, bitch. I spent 23 years of my life being the trade, bitch. Do you know how hard I had to work not to be the trade no more, bitch? I had to work to let all my trade friends know that I ain't straight, bitch. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me live my life. Do you know how scared I was to post my first triangle promo, bitch? Do you know how scared I was to post my first triangle promo? When all my following was straight, bitch. And them girls that was at the fashion shows that I used to do that had crushes on me, that was going to gag and be over it, Do you know how far I've had to come to live in my motherfucking skin, bitch? Girl, I'ma say girl when I wanna say girl. I'ma say child when I wanna say child. And I'm not gonna feel like I'm gonna have to choose between bus cunt gay or a masculine man. They can exist together, baby. When there's a time, there's a time. And there's a place, there's a place. And it's my right. It's my right as a masculine man to express myself. However, I feel the need to express myself. In whatever spaces, I feel the need to express. And just because in my day-to-day movement, I'm not busting cunt, does not mean I'm hiding or running from something. As if you can throw it out there like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing on camera to let everyone else know that, oh my God, he didn't look like a Dre, bitch. Niece, I can see myself, bitch. This is a front-facing camera, girl. You know that, right? You know this is front-facing, right? I could clock myself when I'm doing it. I can see me right now. Every motion, every last one of them. You're not going to make me feel like I'm less of a man or I'm less masculine by expressing myself in my own spaces. You're not going to do that. And you're not going to do it to anybody else. And that's why I'm going to be on here right now so that the next man watching this does not feel like he needs to live within the confines of your opinion. Because it is invalid. And it is littered with hate. It is littered with what you cannot do. That's where this is really coming from. Where this is really coming from is there's a part of you, not all of you. Don't take this as a general statement to any man who is not masculine. And if, you saying somebody feminine, no. This is for the girls specifically who say things like that are not masculine and cannot be passable and will be clocky, period. You know who you are. For those who try to shame masculine men when they express themselves outside of the confines that you feel are appropriate, this is why it's happening. 2 reasons. 1, because you're living and you would like us to remain in the confines of your hypermasculine ideology of what a man should be. That's the first thing. And the second thing is there's a level of hate, jealousy, envy for the experience of that man. Because you know that he gets to walk in the supermarket and not get clocked. He gets to go into a store and ask for customer service assistance and just be a man talking to a customer service agent, not having to deal with the aspect of that person potentially judging him for his sexuality. And that is what bothers you. Because see, you don't want him to have that ability and still be able to come into your spaces and live too. That pisses you off, don't it? It makes you angry. Oh no, bitch, you're gonna have to choose. Either you're gonna get to be a man in public or you're gonna get to live in our experience. No, well, this is our experience. Okay, little mama? This is our spaces. Bitch, if I wanna bust a fucking dip, okay, I should be able to bust a fucking dip. Cause you can bust a dip, bitch, and you're gonna do it in a pink tutu. With the full effect on, girl. You're not going to make me feel like less of a man. Period. Period. Let me tell you something about me. Now, I can't Vogue for shit. Never was my thing. Never been my category. None of that kind of stuff. Right? However, ask my friends. They'll tell you, I'm the kind of nigga that will be around my nigga and I'll wait, bitch. I'll wait. And eventually, you're going to see me play. I'm going to just play. We're going to turn that fucking beat on. And no, I don't even be voguing. I'll be listening to beats. But I will find the time randomly when the mood strikes. Put that Kevin Jay-Z on, bitch. You know why? You know why? I want to see how you respond. I want to see how you respond when you know for a fact that you be around me every day of the week, bitch. You see the spaces we go in. You know how I move. You know who I am. I want to see if you seeing me express something, some other aspect of myself is going to make you so uncomfortable that you find it less attractive. Because I don't have time for you. I don't have time. If that would affect how you see me, I don't have time. Because then that means that your mentality toward my masculinity is fragile and toxic. Because you know me. You know who I am. You know how I move. You know how I walk. You know how I talk. You know my confidence level. You know how I interact. So what does this mean? What does it mean? Nothing. Nothing. But just how fragile you may or may not be. And the test is yours, little ma. It's yours. We're going to see. We're going to find out. Can you handle it? Are you broken by this? Did your dick not get hard no more? Am I not as masculine to you? It's as if people see shit like that and then they lose sight. Everything, that's your issue. So when we're over here and we want to bash everybody else, bitch, outside of the community and all of this shit, and we got a problem with every fucking person in the whole world, and we want to put blame on why we're not accepted, and hypermasculinity is this and that, and it's toxic masculinity, and mask for mask, and that's a problem, and this is a problem, and you're the problem, and you're the fucking problem, and everybody's the problem but you, bitch. Everybody's the problem but you. But here you are at the very core of the people screaming that there's a problem. And you're projecting all of that energy, bottom shaming masculine bottoms specifically. Oh, y'all shame a masculine bottom. Why? Why are you shaming that masculine bottom? Why is that an insult? You bottom? Why is that an insult? Bitch, I thank y'all bottoms. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all know how challenging it is to be a bottom? Baby, I'm a verse top. Baby, every time I even consider doing some versatile shit, I remember why I'm thankful for bottoms. I remember. Baby, the cleaning alone. Thank y'all. Cause I can just, bitch, cook chicken quesadillas with fucking cheese and sour cream tonight and invite a nigga over to my house after I'm done on a full fucking stomach, bitch, with nothing else to think about but dropping my drawers and busting the nut. Bottoms don't get to do that. You gotta plan this out. You gotta clean. Bitch, your stomach growling. Bitch, you smell this food up in here, smell good as hell. Bitch, you hoping I hurry up and slay you, bitch, so you can finally eat. Y'all want to shame somebody for that? You're fucking welcome. I thank y'all. Stop shaming. What y'all shaming for? Now you want somebody to accept your gay ass. Let you come out the house, bitch, in halter tops and ponytails, bitch. But you want to shame somebody else for expressing themselves. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You don't get to reap all the benefits and then confine the rest of the world into these specific marginalized spaces of what you think is right. What's going to work for you? Oh, I want the trade and masculine men to be into me as a feminine man. I don't want them to be mask for mask. But then I want him to possess no feminine traits. I want him to show no expressions of sensitivity, femininity, or vulnerability. I want him to be my trade fantasy, but accept me at all my daintiness, bitch. I want to be a fucking daisy, bitch. And just sprout. Sprout, bitch. But I want him to be the trade. Always. No. Let me tell you something. Ain't no man in this motherfucking world the trade. Not even the trade is the trade. It doesn't work like that. He can be a thug, he can be hard, but understand that that is a conscious taught behavior he's taught himself to do, and he maintains that as often as he can, okay? He maintains it. But his femininity, his sensitivity, his vulnerability will come out in one way or another. And sometimes it comes out in very bad ways, like a lack of ability to control his emotions because he plays hard all the time. Now, he might not express those emotions in tears. It might be in fists. We're back. It might not be in tears. It might be in fists. It might be in fists. But that's him expressing his vulnerability, him not having control over his emotions, not being in control of who he is because he's not provided the space. He's not provided the space. It is important that we provide each other the spaces to be who we are, especially when we're asking for those same things. Period. You want to be allowed to be you? Let me be me. You don't get to make me a two-dimensional identity. You don't get to discredit who I am as an individual based off of one expression outside of that. Don't work like that. Now, if that's your view of yourself, cool. But I'm not taking that on. I won't be limited to that. In any spaces I go into, I will promote the opposite. I will make sure anybody who watches me look like me, think like me, act like me, feels like they can be exactly who the fuck they are and still feel like a man. Still be called a man. Still be treated as a man. That anybody who on my live right now that live for me, want to take me out, think I'm cute, bitch, been following me, whatever. You're going to take me as all of me. You're not going to take what you want to see. You're not going to take the parts of me that you can make up in your mind based off of an Instagram post and how daddy-ish he looks and da-da-da-da-da-da. We all got it in us, sis. We all got it. Now, some of us bust out, bitch, and some of us don't. But we all share these spaces. Baby, and if you don't accept me, you don't accept yourself. Period. I said, if you don't accept me, you don't accept yourself. That's what this is about. That is you projecting your self-hate, your lack of self-acceptance onto me because you find a space. Oh, there it is. There it is, bitch. I knew I was gonna catch him. Okay, bitch, you're not a man no more. Ha ha, I caught you doing something gay or something effeminate. You're not a man no more. Bitch, I've been waiting for you to do something masculine. But you want to be treated equally to me? You want me to view you equally? But you want to take something away from my manhood, from my expressions. Then you'll leave those same spaces that you try to embarrass me or make me seem less than to anybody else who would join in your foolish, hypermasculine, toxic masculine ideology, bitch. And then you'll come onto another post. Or I'll click your fucking page, bitch, and I'll see that you sent me a fucking friend request. Or I'll click in my inbox, bitch, and I'll see that you're talking about how you live for me. You know why? Because it's not really that deep to you. But it's your way of projecting. It's your way of feeling better about who you are, what you present, by making me seem less masculine. It makes you feel like more of a man, or like we're standing on more equal ground. Well, see, if you stop looking at yourself from those views, if you stop thinking about your experience that way, and you look at yourself as just another man, no matter how you hold your hand, what you choose to wear, that you are of the equivalence of any man, no matter his masculinity level or his inherent outward level of masculinity. We're all men. Then I will be able to see where your masculinity lies as well. Because masculinity is not an act. It's not a behavior. It's here. It's here. Being a man is how you think. It's how you treat others. How you move. You ever think of that? It's not all in how you walk and how you talk and how you... That's a part of it, an outward expression of masculinity, but there are many expressions of masculinity that supersede the external. So where you might not be able to walk around and hit one of these and just do your regular thing, you might hit them S's kind of soft, them T's kind of hard. So what? There are many other spaces for you to express your masculinity instead of worrying about mine. There are many other spaces for you to express your masculinity, master your masculinity, instead of worrying about mine. And then you won't be as concerned about who want to date Masc for Masc, because see, you'll be so in tune with the aspects of you that are a man, because see, this is what I talked about on a separate live, real quick. The bottom line is, men since the beginning of time, when we've been children, us bisexual, gay, little boys, we wasn't looking at somebody running down the street switching, especially based off of the things that were put in our mind about what gay people represented. Many of them wrong, but nonetheless, let's talk about reality. We were not looking at the gay boys, the gay boys, and saying, ooh, I want that. Nah, you was looking at that nigga Boris Kojo and Morris Chestnut and Wesley Snipes, and you was, ooh, look at that. So you grow up, you still gonna have that as attractiveness. The bottom line is, men like men, we are naturally attracted to masculinity. Just because you don't sit in the confines of typical masculinity does not mean you don't possess it. Men will, to the end of time, be attracted to masculinity. You're not going to be able to stop that. You're not going to make it a toxic thing. You're not going to be able to make someone feel guilty for it, because that is a normal process of anybody in their normal experience. Baby, when you're a kid, psychology says that as long as you have a positive perspective of your mother and your father, that typically boys grow up to want women like their mothers, and boys grow up to want boys grow up to want women like their mothers, and girls grow up to want men like their fathers. Now you switch those roles and you take someone that is homosexual or bisexual, and they will want either the same sex or both, depending on their sexuality, like their parents. Well, my daddy was not switching around. My daddy was a very masculine man, a very dominant alpha male type of man. So you're not going to shame me for being attracted to the very people and the things that raised me. You're not going to make me feel like something wrong with me, bitch. It's nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing toxic about my interests, period. However, I'm not limited to, but you can look at my ex-fiance. My ex-fiance was far from the trade, but my ex-fiance was very much in touch with his own masculinity, his own patience and emotion. He was more emotionally patient than I was. There are many ways to be masculine, but stop looking at yourself like a city girl. Stop thinking of yourself as a girl. Think of yourself as a man and all those respects that you represent, and lead with that. Nurture that. Own that. That another man may honor and identify those qualities within you and find them so beautiful and so attractive. Don't spend your time trying to come down on other people that may possess more inherent masculinity than you as if it is going to bring you up. Because it won't. It won't. It won't. We all have our own spectrum of masculine and feminine energy. We all represent it in our own way. Period. Can we rest on that? Can I be me and be my version of masculinity, and the next nigga be his version of masculinity, and the next nigga be his own expression of his masculinity? And we might not all be unanimously agreeable by society to be masculine men, but so what? We'll be our versions of masculinity, with the spaces to be our versions of masculinity, especially when we enter in our own spaces. Self-hate gotta stop, folks. Self-hate gotta stop. Divisiveness within our own communities gotta stop. I ain't here to break you down. That's not what I'm here for. I ain't here to make you feel less than. That's not what I'm here for. But if I gotta break it down, and in turn that makes you feel broken down in order to build you up properly, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But you will not point fingers and throw shame at other individuals for what you don't possess and the spaces that you want to keep them. I'm allowed my experience as a gay man, bisexual man, whatever you want to call it in this particular space. I'm allowed that space as an LGBT person. I'm allowed my rainbows. A straight man is allowed his femininity. Ain't one nigga on this planet that's 100% testosterone. God ain't make us like that. It would literally be, that would be trouble. You need that vulnerability. You need that sensitivity. You need that expressiveness. It's why the ones of us who are able to express ourselves have a longer life expectancy, have more calm, peace. You find your own balance. Every man on here, I'm telling you right now, to my masculine brothers specifically, no matter where you fall on the spectrum of how masculine you present, don't let nobody else make you feel like you have to project or promote a limited expression of who you are. I did it for years. I felt like I couldn't show nothing else just because I didn't want to lose how people saw me or lose how masculine they saw me. Don't let nobody limit you. Be you. Be exactly that. And be all the other expressions you find fun. Just because you is masculine, so what? If you think that shit look fun over there, you think it would be fun to see how a catwalk feels, bitch? Catwalk, goddammit, for your life. Catwalk, if that's what you want to do in that moment. Don't let nobody else make you feel like, oh, that's some gay shit for you to try to do because you want to do, you a boy and this and that. What? How stupid do they sound? And it'll be somebody that is less presenting masculine than you that's trying to make you feel bad. Express yourself. Live your life. And anybody who can't accept you don't deserve you. Anybody who can't get you don't need to even be in those spaces because they're not going to do nothing but affect how you think about yourself in a negative way. We're all affected by the things we keep around us, period. Don't ever feel like you so strong that you ain't going to be affected by the things you bring around you. You're all affected. Don't have no toxic thoughts like that around you. Don't have no toxic people promoting that shit to you. Oh, girl, you want to act like you're a boy, girl. We know. I am. You can't take that from me. You don't get to. And guess what, girl? Every time I get around your gay ass, I don't know why, but I get a little gayer. It's you, bitch. You bring the gay out of me, girl. Don't get mad at me for getting gayer around your gay ass. You do it to me, sis. So what? Let me live. Let me have my fun. Thank you. And on that note, it's your friend King David. Have a blessed, positive, productive, and last but certainly not least, encouraged evening. Know who you are. Don't let nobody confuse you. Don't let nobody limit you. Manipulate your identity, how you view yourself, marginalize you, put you in boxes. You don't deserve to be in boxes. You were not made to live in boxes. You were made to live free. Spread that energy around, y'all. I'm only one man. I need somebody else to hear this message and promote it, take it with them, live it, be it. And to anybody else who don't understand it, share this same thought process with them, that these ways of thinking may supersede and kill them old stupid ass ways that people have, that we would allow to be projected on us and actually allow ourselves to feel bad or emasculated by their standards of masculinity. I'm a nigga. I'm a man. And I vote when I fucking can, bitch. Deuces.